There's probably no other man on earth who has inspired more volumes of female fantasy than number 2 on our list.
Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt.
Sexiest man, will and always will be, Brad Pitt.
Where do I begin with Brad Pitt? In my underpants. He always looks good, even if he's lean or like big. He's working with a lot of different looks that I appreciate them all. Like for them to just keep coming.
As a man, it's hard to say another man is beautiful. I feel safe, secure in my masculinity, saying Brad Pitt is beautiful.
Hottest lists were made for him. He's topped them all and will continue to do so probably forever. From top to bottom, and what a bottom, Pitt is the peak.
Brad Pitt has the perfect butt. I think when I think of Brad Pitt, I think of that sexy face and the hair and the butt. I think there's a pure emotion there. I think he's very down to earth, and he's very something very sweet and gentle about him.
He actually has this boyish quality that you think there's probably a lot left for him to learn, and you'd like to be the one to teach him. And he's a doll, and girls always love to play with dolls.
Those sensual lips, godlike face, washboard abs, golden hair, piercing yet playful eyes. Obviously, God was in a very good mood on the day Brad Pitt was born.
Take that cash, you put it in that bag right there, you got an amazing story to tell your friends. If not, well, you got a tag on your toe. You decide.
It's like the body of a Greek god mixed with another Greek god, and then they both lifted together and then joined forces and became Brad Pitt's body.
I think the abs in Thelma and Louise, that's a mental image that every guy I know, when they talk about abs, that's what they talk about, Brad Pitt's abs.
His perfect abs weren't the only thing that captivated Angelina. And when he did, we were transfixed, titillated, and turned on.
Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie are genetic freaks, and we have to isolate them from the gene pool. They should just keep adopting, really, because their children would be so beautiful that the world would burst into flame.
Let him flit among the most desirable women in the world. We know one day this glorious specimen of manhood will come to his senses and fall for us.
Bye-bye, Miss Jolie. It's just jealous. He would leave her for me. I know he would.
Brad Pitt, one of the world's best reasons to keep on living and smiling. Here it is, the moment you've been waiting for with breathless anticipation. Can you guess? Of course you can. Our number 1 pick for sexiest celebrity body should come as no surprise to most of the known world. She is the most magnetic, most desired, most unabashedly sexual woman in Hollywood history, Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie is so beautiful. It kind of almost defies all rules of humanity.
She's got these mesmerizing eyes that would make me want to be a Cambodian refugee, if only for the chance to be adopted by her.
If you look at Angelina head to toe, she's the modern day Venus. That's the standard. She has the curve, she has the height, she has the limb length, she has the muscularity. She's still feminine. Where are you going to go from there?
Any place Jolie wants to go, we will gladly follow. And we followed her with delight from the moment she appeared on screen and rewrote the definition of sexy.
How many women do you know that could portray a video game character and look better than it is in the video game? I calculated it. Every breast of hers is 7.2 megapixels. That's a lot of megapixels.
As a world-class assassin in Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the sight of Jolie in tight leather redefined lust for a new generation of fans.
Angelina Jolie is the most smoking broad that ever existed in cinematic history. Bar none. So all you other bitches can pack your bags and go home.
She's got beautiful eyes, beautiful bone structure, ginormous lips, and Brad Pitt. Why does she have a good body? It's almost like not fair.
Unapologetically open.
I live completely on impulse. I don't analyze myself.
Yet with an unexpected vulnerability, Jolie's sexual persona is impossible to ignore.
Angelina just has it's that sultry thing. And I think that there's always room for that. But wow, that face.
How many women can kick ass on screen one minute?
Who's your daddy now?
Take on world hunger in the next, simultaneously projecting elegance and electricity. She's the first sex goddess in history to embody both kitten and whip.
If I think I was going to build the perfect woman, it would be Angelina's eyes, Angelina's arms and hands, hair, breasts, torso, butt, legs, feet, mouth. There you go.
The sexiness she holds has appealed to everyone. I would say, you know, men and women find her very attractive. She just has a real pow factor to her. And yeah, definitely I know a lot of women that fancy her also.
I think she's, you know, one of those women that most women think would like to look like, and I think most men would love to go to bed with.
She is the personification of sex. Beautiful, daring, uninhibited. The stories of tattoos, knives, and bondage only add to her provocative and alluring legend. This is a woman who takes what she wants, without apology. Like anyone would say no. We can only hope that Brad is taking his vitamins.
That's a pretty hard thing to say no to. And if you did say no to her, she'd probably kick your butt.
I think the ball-breaking trend of, you know, women coming out and kicking ass needs to continue because it's just hot. It's hot.
Breathe in the magnificence of this goddess of the new millennium. Those hypnotic eyes, that perfectly formed body, and oh, those incomparable lips.
Those lips.
I want to kiss those full lips. That woman is white and she has lips bigger than mine. I cannot wait to get my lips on something like that.
In our most secret moments, we have always been attracted by danger. And the fascinating danger Jolie exudes is utterly magnetic. One look into those mesmerizing eyes, and our libido travels to places we never dare to visit. She's it. Number one, the sexiest body. And we are all her willing, wanting slaves.